FABWATCH. It's like Baywatch, but instead of watching the Bay, we watch Fab.
Yes, we do.
I have a whole case of cards to clean up and sort behind me.
Yeah, you can see that. Sorting.
Sorting, always fun. And I did just get all caught up. I probably had like 300 cards left to sort, and then Dust Till Dawn came.
Yep.
So I got close, which is pretty dang
Yeah.
good.
You remember how the other day I was like, "Oh, I want to open stuff because I
Hmm.
just had the itch and I want to sort some cards." And then I was like, "No, no, no, don't do that because Dust Till Dawn and then
Yeah.
Sorcery." Well, I'm not opening Sorcery, so I don't have those to sort. So my Dust Till Dawn hasn't shown up yet because my distro is slow the way I get it, yeah, I'm kind of okay with it now. Kind of okay with it.
Yeah.
We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah.
I might be opening Monarch next week.
So we picked 5 cards that are either Dust Till Dawn or Dust Till Dawn adjacent related that we thought might be fun to talk about. The first being Levia Redeemed, the
My
Marvel,
God, it's
sitting around
so expensive.
$900.
Yeah. So my guess is this is just like the other big hit cards, Emperor, Soraya, etc., in that it will come down, but probably not too terribly much because I'm guessing this price was set by mass box openers.
Yeah, because not
Um,
many have been pulled, or at least
exactly.
listed.
Yeah.
So we only have 4 listed here, and in the sales history, we only have one. We only have 4.
Yeah. So it tells me that's an incredibly rare card. The price will come down as boxes are open, but
Yeah,
it won't come down too much. Like 700s might be your best bet. It may never even get there. If this is going to be similar to like our Emperor and whatnot.
right.
So yeah, but probably not best to buy it anytime soon.
No.
Nothing needs to be bought today because just released. We're in mid hype. Everyone's chasing this stuff. Give it some time.
Yeah, and there is the $83 version.
Yeah, yeah, it's totally available, and the price is coming down on that, and will
Yep.
continue to do so.
Yep.
So
Market price 75. Yeah, I think
less than
there's a lot of downward trajectory on
oh,
this.
absolutely, yeah. It's just that Marvel is like, oof,
I
yeah,
think it's a
that
lot of people that just are excited about Levia and want to start playing the deck, and this is a key card in the deck that makes the deck work.
yeah, absolutely
So, I mean, you have a lot of downwards pressure on it, or upwards pressure, but compared to
on
the
release
rest of,
day, yeah.
yeah, compared to a lot of the other legendaries that are not doing as hot in the rainbow format.
Yep, 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 yep.
But so next up we have our returning Crown of Providence, a card that was recently very expensive, but played in almost every deck. Is now 65 doll hairs.
Doll hairs,
Doll
really?
hairs.
Doll
Yeah,
doll hairs.
doll hairs.
Yeah. I think it's good. I'm glad they reprinted it. I think
Yeah,
they're
I think
real
this is a
sharp
good
about
trend.
this.
It
Yeah.
happened with Tunic. It happened with Skullcap. Now it's happening with Crown. Any of these generic legendaries that get over expensive that are crucial for the meta getting reprinted, I think is very, very good.
So it dropped the rainbow foil by about 20% off its high when it was announced, and it's still coming down a little bit, but probably not too much. Ultimately, the early editions do end up with a higher value,
Hmm.
but it sucks down the market a little bit, which is good. And again, you can always get this version. I don't know. This will be the good questions where this lands. What do you think? You think it has downward pressure, or does it
I
stay?
think it settles around 45, 50.
Okay. Okay. Let's see where that lands because the latest Tunic definitely did not do that. It ended up
Right.
higher by a lot.
Yes. I think Tunic is different, but Tunic is Tunic.
It is Tunic. I get you. I get you. But
Um,
Crown
I'm
is
following
pretty
I'm
consistent.
following Skullcap. What
Mm.
Skullcap did.
I don't remember how that impacted things because it crashed shortly after because Crown came out.
Right.
Um, yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out. I don't recall Skullcap being impacted that much by the new printing. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking like as a low. I think that's where it will sit.
Yeah, well, 65 is really low for this sort of thing. Like, I know Tunic didn't do that. I don't think Skullcap went down this low immediately.
Not immediately, no.
Yeah, so this is kind of an interesting new pattern and probably for the better, right?
Yeah.
Accessibility to the game piece is key, like
Yeah. I mean,
totally
I
the
don't
right
think
move.
Even if it goes down another $20, I mean, you got a crown for $65. So
I can't complain. Yeah,
yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Next up, we have Phantasmal Footsteps. So we're sitting at 158 now.
Yeah, lower than usual. It was. I guess the rainbow foils didn't quite make it to 200, did they?
No, no, they were
Yeah,
like 180 something, I think.
170 or 180. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the first edition. Yeah, 160, 70, 80. Yeah, okay. So they've just been drifting down for a while and continue to do so.
yeah, 200,
Okay, they were
190.
close to
Yeah,
200, if not. Yeah, okay. That was a month ago,
yeah.
month and a half. Okay. So yeah, they've come down quite a bit. So if you need a rainbow foil, this guy's selling 8. That's Salty Whale. We know him. He
Hey,
did get a lot. He did get a lot of Monarch, didn't he?
yes, he
So
did.
just for those out there who have complained about Salty Whale, he's clearly selling at a discount right now. I don't know based on what he sold it at, but it was
Right, sure.
way higher. He's missing the top, put it that way, for Salty Whale. So I don't know. Maybe revise your thoughts on how much of a scam he is or whatever. I don't think he's a scam, but I know a lot of
No,
people
I
out
think
in
he's
the
a good guy.
community were complaining about him. Like, oh,
I
he
think he's
bought
a
all
good
this stuff.
guy.
It's like, well, he's not selling them at the peak. So he doesn't win every time. He's
You
speculating.
can't. It's impossible. It's
It
actually
is.
just
It
impossible.
is. It is. All right. What else?
Spellbound Creepers for our Runeblade fans coming back from the previous set and a
Yeah.
previous set.
It's
We're at
so confusing.
164 for the rainbow, which has come down. Market price is 186. Full foil 214.
Yeah, it looks like everything's shifted down. I think this Vincent just hasn't been solved yet. Another salty whale special. Look at that. He's got 7 of these. Interesting. Um, yeah, I mean, prices has dropped quite a bit from where it was selling before. Yeah, playable, very playable in Vincent.
Absolutely.
I don't know if Vincent is very playable as a hero. Might be a mid hero. Seems like we're still trying to figure that one out.
But I mean, like you said in the podcast, Runeblade has so many cards. It's just going to take a while to figure out what the best game plan is, what the
Agreed.
best ratios are.
Yeah. Where's Michael Hamilton when you need him?
And last but not least, Warmonger's Diplomacy.
This
Majestic,
card
sitting at
went bonkers.
$29. There's something going on. Being bought in playsets.
It's clearly good, and I'm clearly too dumb to understand why. Other than if it's just because it's a blue 03, yeah, I get that. That's good. I don't know if it's $30 good, but
I mean, UPF is a real format.
yeah, actually, that's interesting. It would be funny if it was because of UPF because
I
this
don't
would
think it's
definitely
because
be
of
an
UPF.
interesting card in UPF.
It would be. It would be.
Yeah, I should make a UPF deck someday.
I probably should too. It'd be fun.
It would be. Yeah, this is a wild one. Let me know if you understand why it's so hype. It was down to $20 this morning, so but it was up higher before that, so it's bouncing around trying to find
Yeah.
its feet. I imagine as the set gets open, like everything else post release, it will come down.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
we're still
settle in
very early days.
yeah, the $15 range. I think the big hype ones end up around there. What was the one from was it Give and Take from last set? And what was the other one? There's another one that you could block from your arsenal.
Uh,
Both of
Down and
those
dirty.
shot up pretty quickly and ended up reverting back to like the 12 to 10 and under range. They're probably even cheaper right now because we're in mid hype for next set. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
point being, if you don't need it, take your time. Prices will come down as always.
Mhm. Cool. Anything else before we wrap it up?
Nope. Let us know in the comments if you see anything we missed in Dust Till Dawn and Dust Till Dawn related stuff.
Yeah. What are you picking up? What are you looking at?
Yeah, what's
What are you
huge?
building?
What's yeah, what's big? What's exciting and hype and should be the next whatever card? I want to know.
Cool. Well, until next week, we will catch you guys later.
Have a good one.